Bullet Train is a movie directed by David Leitch. He did Deadpool 2 and half of John Wick with Chad Stahelski. Now this movie, the trailer makes it look like an action-packed thrill ride, but the movie isn't. It's a little over 2 hours long. It's based off of a Japanese book, but they kept the movie in Japan and internationalized the cast. So there's a little bit of whitewashing in there, but we're following codename Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt. He's an assassin who has anger issues, so he's been in therapy. He's ready to go back to work. He's got a simple snatch and grab assignment. However, he considers himself to have bad luck, and everything under the sun comes after him in this simple snatch and grab job. He finds himself on a Japanese bullet train going really fast. However, every time he tries to get off, something stops him, and there's a whole bunch of different characters getting into the fray. Sibling hitmen, other hitmen called the Prince, the Wolf, and there's also a father whose son got pushed off of a roof, so he's after revenge too. And there's a mysterious crime lord known as the White Death that's involved. Everyone starts getting into each other's way, and the movie is just all right. I was expecting a lot more, for starters. The trailer makes it seem like it's an action-packed movie, but it's mostly more of a comedy film, crime thriller comedy film that doesn't take itself too seriously, and that kind of annoyed me, because if all the characters in the movie don't really care what happens to themselves or the plot or the stakes, then why should the audience? So the movie does have some good stunt pieces. There's a couple of fight scenes here and there, but overall the movie's a little bit overproduced and indulgent in its runtime. Sometimes a character will get introduced, have a 5-minute montage explaining who they are, and then that's it. And it's like, you can't do that with every character. It gets way too wordy, and it feels like it's derivative of Guy Ritchie films or Tarantino. Characters will just have a giant monologue while pointing a gun at someone. The movie tries to have these deep themes of fate, karma, and destiny, but it's just trying to be a cover for lazy writing. The movie does have a lot of cool side roles and cameos, and feels like a comic book brought to life, but lacking substance. There's a lot of style. Action sequences are all over the place, lacking in action. Lots of characters, lots of stuff going on, but very little substance. So Bullet Train, even though it has a lot of talent on the screen, behind the screenplay is just, it falls a little flat. It's lacking emotion. So I give Bullet Train a 5 out of 10.